Okay, what do you want me to say? I'll try. Can I even get up there? Just tell me what to do.
I'm not sure how to even start getting up to that thing.
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
Now is the hour of our victory. Bring forth the sacrifice.
What are we hearing?
At again. The person who created the breach.
You know this stuff is red lyrium, Seeker.
I see it, Varric.
But what's it doing here?
Magic could have drawn on lyrium beneath the temple, corrupted it.
It's evil. Whatever you do, don't touch it.
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone help me! That is Divine Justinia's voice.
What's going on here?
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but...
What's going on here?
Run when you can! Hold them!
We have an intruder. Slay the elf.
You were there! Who attacked? And the Divine, is she? Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
Echoes of what happened here. The fade bleeds into this place. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready!
Yeah, for real though. Solus out here, I feel like he doesn't know exactly what happened, who all was there. Hey look, it's a Spirit of Wisdom. Bye!
We must strip its defenses, wear it down.
Technically it's a pride demon, but according to Solus, spirits of wisdom and purpose can be twisted into pride and desire. Ergo, it was at one point a spirit of wisdom.
More coming through the rift!
Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone! I do 1 and 2 damage to this thing. Liliana, what are you shooting at? What's she shooting at?
Now, seal the rift. Do it.
I'm working on it. See, I want to know who decides on my pajamas, because I just want to talk. I just want to talk. Yes, just talk. The fact that I may or may not have a weapon with me is completely irrelevant information, and should be taken as such.
Oh. I didn't know you were awake. I swear.
It's alright, why are you afraid? Where am I? Oh no, that one'll make you sad.
Is this another prison?
No. I mean, I don't think so.
Then where am I? Tell me.
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing.
Yeah, she does
I
that
am but a
regardless.
humble servant. You're back in Haven, my lord. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
Then we're safe, they're pleased. What happens now?
So you're saying they're happy with me?
I'm only saying what I heard. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
It's the ugliest pajamas ever. I don't care what race you end up, they look terrible. I'll get that later. See, my real question is how long have these freaking weirdos been waiting like this outside of where I'm sleeping?
That's him. That's the Herald of Andraste. They said when he came out of the Fade, Andraste herself was watching over him.
Hush. We shouldn't disturb him.
That's him. He stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
I heard he was supposed to close it entirely. Still, it's more than anyone else has done. Demons and predecessors.
Why did Lady Cassandra have him in charge? I thought Seekers knew everything.
It's complicated. We were all frightened after the explosion at the Conclave.
It isn't complicated. Andraste herself blessed him. May her be with you.
Chancellor Roderick says that the Chantry wants nothing to do with us.
That isn't Chancellor Roderick's decision, sister.
Oh, I would have closed those doors behind me so fast.
You've gone completely mad. He should be taken to Val Royo immediately, to be tried by whomever becomes divine.
I do not believe he is guilty.
The elf failed, Seeker. The breach is still in the sky. For all you know, he intended it this way.
I do not believe that.
That is not for you to decide. Your duty is to serve the Chantry.
My duty is to serve the principles on which the Chantry was founded, Chancellor, as is yours.
Are you ready for me to proceed?
Chain him! I want him prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
I did what I could. I'm still a suspect. You want my help again. No, for real.
So I'm still a suspect, even after what we just did.
You absolutely are.
No, he is not.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to him for help.
So his survival, that thing on his hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent him to us in our darkest hour.
Yeah, no, they never make up their minds on that. You say, I'm not a chosen one. What more do you want? Are you serious? You believe I'm innocent? Are you sure? Confused, stern, angry, baffled, okay with it.
So you've changed your mind about me.
I was wrong. Perhaps I still am. I will not, however, pretend you were not exactly what we needed when we needed it.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order, with or without your approval.
Yeah, she's good at that.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
You can investigate the Inquisition of old, you want a holy war, and if I refuse, before you say any of these. 7 people? What? You don't have any questions? Alright.
When I woke up, I suddenly didn't picture this outcome.
Neither did we.
Help us fix this, before it's too late.
So how far did you get? Okay, but how much of the hinterlands did you do? And did you go to Val Royale before you got Iron Ball? Serenfall Redoubt and Redcliffe Castle. Okay. Now I look so fabulous. And I only got 44 experience. I must depart for a moment. I shall return. I have returned.
Master Harry.
If you're here to clean, Hess can get you a bucket and a broom. Anyone calls you knife here, come to me. Oh, you're him. Thren. Inquisition quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
Felissa said to check with you to make sure these are safe to serve.
They're fine. Nobody will take sick as long as she boils them right. Smart woman for asking, though. Look who's back from the dead. Again.
My thanks for any part you played in that.
Yeah, well, you can pay me back by fixing the wood. Name's Adan. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to me. I only wish I'd been able to find Master Tajin's notes. Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the Conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
Farewell.
Are we going to have new verses of the Chant of Light now for the Herald of Andraste? Tell him what he did.
It's far too soon to consider anything like that.
I was talking with a friend who said there used to be a verse about an elf in the Chant of Light.
No, that's not
All
true.
men are the work of our Maker's
I'm sorry.
hands.
But that
From
doesn't mean the
lowest
Maker loves you
slaves
any
to the
less.
highest kings, those who bring harm without provocation to the least of his children.
With passioned breath does the darkness creep. It is the
My cry, seek me by use.
If the Inquisition wants to field a decent cavalry, it needs better horses. I heard Seeker Pentagast might try to acquire suitable mounts from Master Dennis.
Ah,
Oh, and who are you to be fishing around for what pirates are doing?
Back in Antwerp, my uncle was fit.
And what's that mean for you?
Expected you'd be by. I'm Harriet, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Good. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. Our gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws in. So, you need custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
Goodbye.
Right.
Wrong button.
See reason, Lisette. We cannot stay here.
Why not?
Because we're Templars.
What does that even mean anymore? That we splinter and fight amongst ourselves instead of protecting the mages?
Better that than stay here with this Inquisition.
You're awfully quick to dismiss the people who saved your life.
Look! Nugs! It's actually really funny. You have an opportunity to upset your entire party later by killing one of them. No, I'm not killing the nugs. You don't even get experience for it.
There must be something here.
I need so much elf fruit. Yes, all of the elf fruit. I need it all. It's a ram! And I'm about to clean my logging stand. My logging stand. Ah, the Duffalo. They are disturbingly difficult to kill. I can't believe they don't make somebody follow you around to make sure you don't leave them. So, you ready to see me have faith in something that I absolutely should not have faith in? And drop. Oh, I should have fallen through that ice about 50 billion times.
Still got demons pouring out of the rifts. Flissa thought you and your men might be working up a thirst. She sent me over to see if you needed anything.
Ah, you're awake and out of Lady Cassandra's clutches. And I slipped that, young elven lass good coin to tell me when you came back to us. No matter, no matter. Segret, honored to meet you. Thank you for all you've done. Hopefully, we'll still do.
He's completely irrelevant. Any particular thing you want me to say to him?
person can't solve all problems.
Not with that attitude, at least. Anything you need is yours. For a reasonable price, of course. Supplies are a little tight, given the circumstances.
Until later.
Stay safe.
Alrighty, who do you want me to talk to first, Varric or Solus?
Thanks for checking anyway. Can I help you with something?
What did you mean when you mentioned...
I'm making this Inquisition. Here, take a look.
Farewell.
Make a go. Much
Okie dokie.
These truths the Maker has revealed to me, as there is one
You're back. And in one piece.
You said you thought Master Tajan was working on something special. If it helps, I found his notes.
The old codger was on the edge of a breakthrough here, but he couldn't see it. You want some of these mixed up? You just give the word.
Farewell.
Chosen of Andraste, a blessed hero sent to save us all.
I hope to be one. Sounds dashing. I'm not a hero.
Am I riding in on a shining steed?
I would have suggested a griffon, but sadly they're extinct. Joke as you will, posturing is necessary. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars, both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
I can ask him that, which gets his approval. I could say a good one. A smart, happy hero, unstoppable. I don't know, I've never actually deliberately really tried to make Solus mad. I usually just keep him fairly happy because I get quests from him.
kind who wins.
That is usually better than losing. I will stay there. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate surrounded by Chantry forces in the middle of a mage rebellion. Cassandra has been accommodated, but you understand my caution.
Cassandra will protect you. We have bigger problems. Your fears don't matter.
You might dislike the circles, but if that breach stays open, you'll like what it does to the world even less.
Agreed. Hence remaining here to offer help. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
A learned child is a blessing upon his parents.
What do dwarves do when magic gets out of control?
We call the Templars.
Talk to him again? Why?
Even down in Orzammar?
Closing the breach is our primary goal. But I hope we might also discover what was used to create it. Any artifact of such power is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
You think it survived? I agree. It will turn up. It's not a priority. Are you fucking kidding me? Seriously? Why? Okay, you remember when I told you that he gives you quests in the game? Yeah, he doesn't do that if he doesn't like you. I told you I'm not gonna be able to punch him, okay? There's too many decisions that we make in the game that he actually approves of. No, he doesn't. Or at the very least, it takes twice as long. But in order to be able to make him hate you enough that you get to punch him, you would have to banish the Grey Wardens, you'd have to side with the Templars, you'd have to, there's a lot you have to do.
Can't afford distractions. We must focus on sealing the breach.
Yes, as I said, that is our primary goal. It's a moot point regardless. Liliana's people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there. In any case, did you need me for anything?
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Greetings, Herald of Andraste.
So,
Now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
Too many people died up there. I'm fine. This is all bullshit. I can barely keep up. I'm just glad to be alive. I'm just glad to be alive.
I'm just glad I'm still standing after all that.
I still can't believe you survived Cassandra. You're lucky you were out cold for most of her frothing rage. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
Why'd you stay? I was fortunate. I can't believe it either. We need to close the breach.
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy, but this... Thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them. And now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
It's pure luck that I escaped.
Good luck or bad? You might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky... that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
Too many wounded. Not enough bandages to go now. Start tearing up shirts then. If the Inquisition can afford fancy new uniforms, it can afford bandages.
They could do anything. They destroyed us.
Does it trouble you?
I want it gone. Not anymore. It didn't close the breach. Where does it come from? It's fine.
I wish I could get rid of it.
We have need of it yet.
So you've mentioned.
What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
What harm could there be in powering up something we barely understand?
Hold on to that sense of humor. You've met Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
It was only for a moment on the field. I'm pleased you survived.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
Anderan Atishan.
You speak Elven.
You just heard the entirety of it, I'm afraid.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
A pleasure, impressive titles, why am I here?
That's an impressive bunch of titles.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
They still think I did it, that was quick, doesn't matter.
That didn't take long.
Shouldn't they be busy arguing over who's going to become divine?
Some are calling you, a Dalish elf, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Herald of Andraste, could we be attacked? So I'm the problem. The breach doesn't worry them.
So if I wasn't with the Inquisition...
Well, let's be honest, they would have censored us no matter what.
And you not being here isn't an option.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far, and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
I'll talk to her. Why would she help us? That could be trouble.
Why would someone from the Chantry help a declared heretic?
I understand she's a reasonable sort. Perhaps she does not agree with her sisters. You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
We are garnering interest from the capital.
You're not pleased?
I am not convinced we are prepared for the full scrutiny of Val Royeaux.
Herald of Andraste. I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. It's odd for a Dalish elf to care what happens to anyone else, but you'll get no backtalk here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. All of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Ugh.
Pleased to meet you. You've heard stories about me. What's the word out there? Okay, what do you want me to say? Pleased to meet you. You've heard stories about me. What's the word out here?
What's the situation out here in the hinterlands?
We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
Anyway, I'm gonna take a break for a bit. Yeah, for real. I'm gonna take a break for a bit.